Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to lose weight, yet it is so easy to gain it back? Maybe you are focusing on the wrong goal, weight loss, when you really should be focusing on where you lose the weight, addressing body composition and muscle and fat. Now, unfortunately, traditional dieting and exercise programs frequently only result in the loss of more lean body mass or muscle. And worse than that, when you gain back the weight, most of it can be fat. And according to studies, an average of 11 pounds of fat could be gained after every diet you go on, which then will put you in a much more vulnerable position to gain even more weight as your metabolism has now slowed down. It is no wonder why people get so frustrated trying to lose weight. Hi, my name is Bonnie London, and after nearly 30 years of working to inspire individuals as both a personal trainer and a dietitian, it is my goal to provide you with the knowledge to take care of the only body that you will ever have. And in today's video, I am going to explain to you why focusing on weight loss might be the wrong goal and what you should do instead. Changing your focus to losing weight while maintaining or even increasing muscle mass will improve your metabolism, making the results you achieve a lot more attainable. We have so much more of a great appreciation for these two critical compartments in this body, fat and muscle. We understand now that they're not just inert, but actually work kind of like endocrine organs producing hormones that communicate with every cell in the body. In addition, where fat is able to survive on very little calories, muscle burns at least 3 times as many calories to sustain itself. Fat, specifically the visceral fat stored in the abdomen or around your organ, produces these inflammatory messengers that encourage more fat storage. In contrast, muscle, the most metabolically active tissue, burns calories 24/7, even while sleeping. Okay, so what are the top action steps that you can take today to lose fat, gain muscle, and take back control over your weight? Number one, for sure, would be exercise, which definitely can be an essential component of weight management if you perform it properly. Simply logging in hours, as has been suggested, doing steady state cardio, guess what? Actually trains your body to become more efficient at using calories, or in other words, conserve calories. Which makes sense from an evolutionary standpoint where food was very scarce and we logged nearly 12 miles a day. We are a mismatch for today's sedentary lifestyle and food availability. We want a body that is actually inefficient at using calories or burns lots of calories. We don't want to focus on the calories that you're actually burning during exercise. We actually want to focus on the calories that are burned 24/7. And this requires building more muscle, which I like to refer to as creating passive income for your body. Now, the most effective way to utilize exercise to do this, number one, would actually be weight resistance, which I recommend consistency, and try to use the heavier weights that you can do safely while doing the best form. Number two, I still do recommend cardio, but interval training or something called high intensity interval training or sprint interval training. Number 2 of my suggestions would be to be sure to include some high quality protein in your diet, ones that would contain the best amino acid profiles to meet our needs. For example, whey protein, eggs, or hemp or soy if you're a vegan at every meal. Also be sure to include plenty of vegetables, as they include essential vitamins and minerals that can be cofactors to shuttle those amino acids into your cells. Number 3, be sure to include plenty of healthy fats. To lose fat on your body, you actually need to eat some fat. But please focus on healthy sources such as monounsaturated from avocados, olives, olive oil, saturated fat such as coconut oil, and butter. I do not want to forget about omega-3s, which I like to talk about quite a bit, polyunsaturated fats, and some good sources would be sockeye salmon, and then some ground flax, walnuts could be good sources for vegans. Definitely limiting the highly processed foods and particularly highly processed carbohydrates foods, you know, from crackers, chips, pasta, cereals, because these can trigger insulin, which is the energy storage hormone that might get your body to store some of those extra calories consumed as fat. How do you think cows actually get their marbling or chicken get their uncharacteristically large breasts? Grains. Now, final takeaway, any diet or lifestyle changes that you want to start, number 1 suggestion is always that they need to be consistent and sustainable over the long term. Number 1, 2, and 3, consistency, consistency, consistency. If you have found this video helpful, please subscribe and ring the bell and be notified of each new video. If you would like to discuss your personal situation, there is a link in the description below to book a call. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.